So this is, I'm going to tell you, this is my #1 garden tool, a Hori Hori knife. If you've never heard about it, basically they come from Japan. You know, Japanese gardens are famous the world over. And what you can do with this is everything, basically. You want to plant seeds, this is how you do it. I have planted in my lifetime literally thousands of bulbs using nothing but my Hori Hori knife. It's great for a little cleanup. If you want to deadhead things and prune, you can use it to prune because one side is serrated like a knife. If you need to separate your roots or you have tap roots. The other thing too, when you plant your bulbs, take a look right here. It's inches, so you know how deep you're going. When my boxes of plants from QVC arrives, this is how I open the plants, this is how I cut my potting soil. It will come with a little cover that will attach to your belt if you want. We have it in green and orange. Now we started with 5 color choices, only 2 remain. I'm holding the green. We have about 650 in the green, and in the orange, we have 800, and that is it. All right, let's go right to the lady herself, Roxanne De Palma, to tell us about the Hori Hori knife. Roxanne, my #1 garden tool. I will not do anything in my yard without it.
I know. Me either. I mean, I love my tools, and everything with Ultimate Innovations is all about effortless gardening, Sandra. And you know, it's either the bucket of tools, or I actually, I use my Hori Hori knife, I use my dirty little digger, but this is my go-to. So it's 13 gauge stainless steel, not junk metal. It's not going to rust on you. You have a straight edge on one side, and you have that serrated edge on the other, and you have that pointed tip that is used for so many things. So if you're going to use this to start your garden, you just turn it over, Sandra, and you go from front to back. And you're going to be able to go, oh, goodness, I'm planting corn today. No, well, this needs to be 1 to 1.5 inch deep. Oh, I'm not deep enough. So I can go right back through, and I can actually come through and get all my plantings done lickety split. Let's talk about bulbs. I planted over 100 bulbs in less than 30 minutes because the Hori Hori knife will go through all kinds of dirt, all kinds of soil. You and I are both succulent lovers, but these are a plant that you can give away and share. But Sandra, look at this. I can literally cut right through this and get a nice clean cut with my Hori Hori knife. You're going to start getting all the plants from Ultimate Innovations, Roberta's, Barbara, Cottage Farm. You're going to get them in your little grower's pot, and you're going to turn your grower's pot over and watch. Smack the bottom of your pot, and you're going to be able to take it right out. Now look at how root bound that is. I can literally take my Hori Hori knife, Sandra, and I can get a clean cut through that horrific root bound plant. Is that amazing?
It is amazing. You know, we don't do a lot of Hori Hori knives on QVC, so when you see it, grab it because we have a hard time keeping them in stock. You know, I think, Roxanne, Hori Hori knives are one of those things that even very experienced gardeners often don't know about. My mother has been gardening now for over 60 years, and she's an incredible gardener. She'd never heard of a Hori Hori knife until my neighbor was using one. I bought one and then got one for my mom. And then, you know what my mom says now, Roxanne? How did I ever live without a Hori Hori knife? Like, really, it's like that. It's almost like a secret in the garden.
It is a secret in the garden, Sandra. And the beautiful thing about it is it goes through absolutely anything. This is kind of like, oh my gosh, what is the shovel that you guys sell on QVC? My brain just lost me.
Oh, like yes, I know what you're talking about. Our grandpa's weeder shovel.
The spearhead.
Oh, the spearhead. I'm sorry. Absolutely, the spearhead.
This is like the spearhead for your garden, okay? It will go through rock. I mean, my sister-in-law lives on the Jersey Shore, and they get weeds. You're able to just get right in there and get them. I love getting into the grout lines and getting all the moss and the mold and the dirt. But Sandra, this is one incredibly tough tool. And I'm going to warn you guys, don't get just one, because the other gardener in your life is going to go, oh my gosh, where did you get that? I need one as well.
And as you're cutting open your potting soil, I do that all the time. Okay, I need to let everyone know we do not have a lot of Hori Hori knives remaining. In the green that I'm holding, we only have 550 remaining, and then we also have it available in orange, but only 750 remaining, and then this is going to be gone. Fewer than 1,400 remaining. You will use this all the time. Roxanne, I actually just walk around with my Hori Hori knife, and even like when you see like coreopsis and stuff and flowers that maybe you want to prune. I mean, you're not going to cut tree branches with this, but when you even want to like shape your flowers, to me, it's just so much easier to carry this. You can do everything with it. It's customer top rated.
Yeah, well, you can deadhead with it as well, Sandra. I mean, I was just walking around the garden the other day, and I'm like, oh, gone, gone, because the Hori Hori knife is just so easy to do.
Yeah.
Now, when you want a clean cut on a harder wood, absolutely you want to get your good pruners out. But for the most part, Sandra, I mean, even with all my succulents, you know, I'm the succulent queen. I use this for the succulents all the time because that dirt gets so hard and oh my gosh, if you have clay soil, or as Alberti says, the Palm Springs, California concrete soil, this tool will literally take and cultivate that soil. It is unbelievable what it does.
Like come spring where you still have plants from the year before and you want to get in there and break up the soil, you're going to use this. You know, I've said this before when I presented Hori Hori knives on QVC, Roxanne, but there was a time where I was planting so many bulbs and my husband kept saying to me, that seems off. Why are you making so much work for yourself? Because he had like one of those augers. And he's like, I'll do the holes for you. I'll do the holes. And I'm like, you know what? It's so much faster. Let me just do it this way. And I like, truly, like this is how I have planted thousands of bulbs. And then he started using it. And now sometimes my Hori Hori knife does walk away. So this is one where you actually might want more than one. Actually, Roxanne, we don't have the yellow anymore, but my mom, her best friend Connie, she got your yellow Hori Hori knife for Connie for her birthday. She loves the Hori Hori knife so much now my mom is gifting it. So if you have a gardener in your life and you want a great gift, I'm guessing this is something they do not have, but they will love. They might not even know about it. Give us a call, 1-800-500-7590 to order, or go to QVC.com.
And you know, Sandra, I also made it with a nice silicone handle opposed to the wood because it felt better in my hand. I also put the little thumb imprints up on top so you can really get torque. I mean, I thought this through when I did it. And then how many times have you left a tool in the garden and you can't find it because it blends in everywhere?
Right.
That's why we made it the colors. And yes, they do work back to every other tool and hose nozzle that Roxanne De Palma makes just for you for QVC.
You don't need that whole basket or bucket of tools when you just have the right tool. If you want the green, we now have fewer than 500 to go around. And in the orange, we have fewer than 700. Very, very popular. I just love the fact that it even shows you how deep you need to dig, and that is sharp. Roxanne, thank you so much. You know how much I love your Hori Hori knives.
Thank you, darling. Happy gardening.
Okay, we have other great tools coming up. And of course, you can go to QVC.com and search everything from Ultimate Innovations. But Bernini has this 50-inch collapsible easy root shovel coming up. 3 easy payments of $16.09. Wait till you see this beautiful rug we're going to do.